Hey, how's it going? This is Minister Gold. This is a mix-it-up tutorial on Veadotube. And yeah, I am not a PNG tuber, but I bought a PNG like model, and it came with multiple states, and so I made that a redeem. So I made a command where on my Stream Deck, if I press a button, it'll enable my like PNG tuber, and it'll hide my camera, not on this scene, but on my main scene. So if I go over here and I hit toggle, so now I'm a cat, and I'll hit it again, and now I'm back. And so I have a redeem where it changes my voice, and it shows my PNG tuber, and then hides my camera. And yeah, if you have your camera on multiple scenes, then also hide it on those scenes. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how to hook up Veadotube, how to get a PNG model, and how to set it up, and how to make some commands. What kind of commands you can make for Veadotube. If you find these tutorials helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more mix-it-up tutorials. If you'd like to talk with me about Twitch, mix-it-up gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/ministergold. And if you value mix-it-up, if you want mix-it-up to continue, please consider becoming a Patreon member for $1, $5, $10, $20, so that they can pay for like server costs, they can pay for their personal bills, so they keep working on this. If you could do that, it'd be really appreciated. Okay, so I am on version 1.8.120. Okay, so first, getting Veadotube. So it's really easy. I'll just go to here. I'll go to Google. I'll type in Veadotube. Okay, I'll go to this website, and I will install this one, the Veadotube Mini. And it's going to ask you to donate. You don't have to donate. If you're going to use it a lot, I'd say go ahead and donate. I assume this is made by a small team, or maybe just one person even. It doesn't say, but I assume it's made by a very small team. But in the meantime, you can just go no thing, just take me to the downloads and select your version, download it, install it, put it somewhere where you won't lose it. Then next, you'll notice here. Let me bring up my program here. Okay, here is my program. So you'll notice my model is different from theirs. So what I did was I went to Etsy. I typed in PNG tuber model. And yeah, there's a lot of different models you could find for like a PNG tuber. So just pick one that you like. And they're all like pretty reasonably priced. Like there's like, it goes from like $10 to like $30. Fiverr, PNG tuber. You go to Fiverr, you can also get a custom PNG tuber made. The quality will vary, so do your research. But yeah, basically there's a bunch of ways to get your own PNG tuber. You could even make it so that each of your states is like one of your emotes instead. If you want to be really cheap, you already have emotes. You can make each of your states an emote. Okay, and then over here is your microphone. I think it's by default set to 30%. I set mine to 25%. So just test out what works best for your volume level as far as when your PNG tuber talks. And one option you have, instead of using mix-it-up to trigger commands, is you can go over here. You can go over here to state shortcuts, assign shortcut, and you can press a button or escape to cancel. So because I am using my Stream Deck, I'm not going to use my buttons on my keyboard. Initially, it had 1, 2, 3, and 4 assigned to the keyboard. But basically, when I bought this model, this is what happened. So in my downloads, I have my Veadotube model. Let me sort by date modified. Okay, so what I did was I took this zip file, right-clicked, show more options, 7-zip, extract to this folder called Gamer White Cat, which is just basically what it was called when I got it. Cut the folder and put it somewhere that makes sense. So in my case, I have my C drive, and over here I put this is where I put the Veadotube mini folder program. And then inside here, I put the PNG tuber model, and inside this folder, there's a Vedo file. And if I go to the program, so as far as what you do with this like .vedo file, you'll go to the Veadotube mini program. You go to the lower left-hand corner here for avatar settings. Go to load mini avatar. You'll select the Gamer White Cat Vedo. In my case, the .vedo file, and that's it. And it'll load all of your states. It also automatically loads all of these hotkeys. So I'm pressing 2, it's mad. 3, it's sad. 4, it's embarrassed. 5, be right back. I don't want these because I have my commands on my tablet. So I'll click one, go to state shortcuts, and remove shortcut. And I'll do that for all of them. But if you want to keep those, then keep them. Just give me a second while I remove all these. Okay, I just removed all of the number pad like shortcuts. Now I'm going to show you how to set this up with Mix It Up. Okay, so all you have to do is go to the menu in the top left, go to Services, look for Veadotube, and connect it. Make sure that you have the program open, and make sure you provide it your like Veadotube address, which can be found here. So first of all, it says let's see. Okay, it's important, make sure you read the instructions. So Mix It Up finds Veadotube on its own, so there's nothing to type in. Turn on WebSocket server and Veadotube program settings before connecting. Its address type every time Veadotube starts. So yeah, make sure inside here you go to program settings and make sure that WebSocket server is turned on so Mixup can find it. And that should be all you have to do. If you do need the address for this address, you would go to program settings and then where it says serving at. Okay, now as far as setting up commands, let's go to commands. I'll show you how to set up 2 commands, and after that you should be good. Okay. All right, so here are my Veadotube White Cat states. So each of these are conditionals. And so for this first conditional, first of all, the name of the command is Vedo states, include the exclamation point, and it is for streamer and moderator only, so that both you can use it and your bot can use it. And for the conditional, $argon text equals normal. And then in here, you're going to go to Veadotube towards the bottom. add it. Set avatar state, and if your Veadotube is connected, you'll be able to see your states for your Veadotube model. So select a state, and that will change the state, and that's it. Now for your other states, sad, angry, blush, BRB, you do the same thing. You can go $argument text equals sad, set the cat state. But here's the thing. I think generally, if I were to guess, your main state is going to be normal. So do you could just make it like stick to sad, but what you could also do is add a wait time so that after a certain number of seconds, it just goes back to normal on its own, if you find that valuable. But let me show you how this works as far as in the command. So I will use a command right now. So you don't see my cat right now. Here's my cat. Here is my chat. Oh, it's veto states. Sorry. Okay. Veto states. Sad. Okay, so now it's sad. Now I'll type in veto states normal. It's back to normal. Now let me experiment with one thing and see if you like the idea or not. So if I go to sad, I could type in wait. Give it like 5 seconds. Add this one again and set it back to normal and save it. So now if I type in veto states sad, my cat is temporarily sad, and in 5 seconds it'll go back to normal. And so I don't have to go back and hit the button again. But whether that's valuable to you or not is up to you. I just want to make sure that you feel like you're getting the most use, the most efficiency out of using mix-up commands. Now, what I don't think you should do is don't use these commands in chat. Because number one, in case you have any mods that you think might mess with you, that's a bad idea. But hopefully you trust your mods. And number two, it kind of takes out the immersion. If whenever you're sad or like embarrassed or whatever, you type in a command, it's better if you actually hook this up to Stream Deck. I do not use Elgato. I use a program on my tablet called Touch Portal. But regardless of whether you use Touch Portal or an Elgato, you will have to do an HTTP request. And I'll give you an example of how mine works. In case you want to set it up on Elgato and it's similar. So you're going to go to a web page to look at your commands. Okay, so in my case, it's localhost :8911/API/commands. And I'm going to type in Control F and look up Veadotube. Let's see. Okay, so here you go. Here are the states, the Veadotube white states command. If I take this and add at the end, this is the URL for my for my Veadotube command. And this may not look that pretty. This may not this is how it's supposed to look as far as being readable. If you want it to be readable, you may have to get a JSON formatter, Chrome or Firefox extension, whichever browser you use. Okay, so once you know this URL, I'm going to go to Touch Portal. Let's see, Veto. Let's go to normal. And then let me hide this for a second. So we'll type in HTTP. It'll be a post request. Add it. Inside here, you'll put in the command. Inside here, I put in an array and in quotes, normal. That is the argument that's expected. And then over here, content type header is application/JSON. Add it, apply it, save, and that's it. That is how you make a button to trigger a Veadotube state using Mix It Up and Touch Portal in my case, and hopefully it works the same way for Elgato or a similar way. And let's see. I could also talk to you about one more thing. I could talk to you about the toggle command, because that's a little bit different. Okay, so the way that toggle works is I'm adding a visibility action in Touch Portal. So I just click on it to add it. Okay, and then I select my scene, which in this case is my overlays scene. And then I add Veadotube, which you can search for, and I toggle it. So I start off the visibility as hidden for that. So when I toggle it, it'll bring this back on. Yeah, in terms of the webcam, I add another visibility action. And again, do the same thing. Choose toggle, choose your scene, and choose your webcam. And make sure your default visibility for your camera is on. And again, your default visibility for your webcam is off. If you plan to toggle back and forth between your webcam and your PNG, and as long as those default states are set of hidden for your Veadotube and showing for your webcam, whenever you run toggle on your Elgato or your Touch Portal, it should hide your webcam and show your PNG tuber like this. Okay, just like that. Again, I don't know how it works on Veadotube. I don't know how it works on Elgato. If anyone uses Elgato and it's similar to Touch Portal, please let me know. So it helps anybody who uses Elgato. Okay, that's all I have to talk about as far as getting Veadotube, getting a model, importing it, setting up commands and mix it up for Veadotube, and then linking those commands to your Stream Deck. That is everything. I hope it was valuable to you. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of what commands you think you'll use Mix It Up for. Like, what will you make with Mix It Up? Will you use these commands that I gave you, or do you have some other commands in mind? And yeah, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like and subscribe for more Mix It Up tutorials. If you'd like to talk with me about Twitch, Mix It Up gaming, life in general, please follow me on twitch.tv/miniaturegold. And if you'd like to help Mix It Up continue, please consider becoming a member of their Patreon. And thanks for watching. All right, see ya.